Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. I'm filming this on Sunday. It's 4 o'clock, and although it might be August time, it's quite grey and cloudy outside. So I decided that one, I wanted to use up some of the leftover veg we had in the fridge. WTF, what's in the fridge? And also, I decided I wanted to have some soup, which you don't normally have in the summertime. So I decided we'd loads and loads of carrots. I thought, right, brilliant, carrot and coriander soup. And although you might think, yeah, it's just carrot and coriander, it's a great way to hide a few more veggies in, yeah? So we've got an onion, I've got a little sweet potato that's left over, and I've got a couple of bits of celery. Now the other thing I'm going to give you in this little video, which is I've kept it secret for a very long time, unless you've done one of my programs, is my oat bread. My oat bread is the most brilliant thing ever, so I want you to keep watching, and I'm going to show you how to make the oat bread at the end. So simple, you won't even believe it's going to work. So I've got a big pan at the moment, big pan that has some butter in, so I'm literally just going to roughly chop one onion. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be whizzing it all at the end. I like whizzing my soup. I'm a bit of a baby. I don't like bits in my soups, I like them liquidized. So I'm literally just going to chop it roughly. That goes in. Back on the heat. Off you pop it in. Now that's just going to cook for a few minutes on its own. I've oiled the kettle because we need that for stock. If I had homemade stock, like maybe a vegetable broth or a chicken bone broth, I would use that. I've run out at the moment and haven't been to the shops yet to roast chicken. So we're using just vegetable, you can get organic, just these little veg pots. So the kettle has been boiled because we're going to need that. The oven is on about 180. Let's just do the celery while we're here. So it's been washed. Again, I'm just taking the ends off. Just whack it in. It's brilliant. It's just so easy, so quick. Chuck it in. Boom. And then I've got 600 grams of carrots. So that's how many you get. So they've been peeled, washed. Just take the ends off, and then again, roughly chop them. We're going to go in the pan. I'm used to make carrot soup now. And you can add some orange. Lots of people like carrot and orange soup. And then coriander. And I know that we're just whacking this in the pan. Chuck it all in. Some people don't do coriander. My lovely friend Faye thinks it tastes like soap. Just simply genetics, new taste buds. And some people love it, some people don't. So if you want to switch out coriander, put in, maybe the juice of an orange with some of the zest on the skin. You're going to get loads of good stuff anyway. Get that in. What else have we got? We've got sweet potato to put in. So these kind of things, you can have your main flavours and then just chuck in loads of other stuff. Especially veggies that maybe need used up, or things maybe you want your family to eat, you want to hide in there. Right, let's get the stock. Got the jug, got the kettle. Let's just get those veggies to start. That's just cooking at the moment. So put a little stock pot in. It's great if you can use homemade bone broth, or you can make a veggie broth, but we've had visitors that just haven't had time. So we want, let's put it right up, a litre of water. That's been boiled, that's just going to sit for a minute. We're going to add in some salt and pepper, so lots of nice pepper. And we also want to get some salt in there. Let's get our Himalayan pink salt. And we want to try and stay away from sea salt with all the plastics and stuff. We also want some ground coriander, so I have got some fresh here. We want a little bit of ground coriander, so just about a teaspoon to get an extra burst of flavour. magic of the oat bread. As I say, normally I keep this secret, but I think it's time to share it. I discovered this recipe probably about 3-4 years ago. It is the best recipe ever. So I'm intolerant to wheat, as have lots and lots of people. So it's not an allergy, but it makes me feel grumpy, it makes me afternoon sleepy, makes me bloated the next day. And when I found this, miracle. Right, let's pop that in. So we can let that cook for a bit, and then in a little bit we'll put some of the coriander in, but not quite yet. So, let me show you the famous oat bread. We get a bowl. Now you're ready. It's complicated. My programme ladies will be cursing that I'm now sharing. So we have a loaf pan, we have oats, we have Greek yogurt, I put a little bit of chia seeds just for fun, and we've got bicarbonate of soda. Watching how this goes, watch really carefully. Empty the Greek yogurt into the bowl. Just turn that scoop up a bit. Okay, so that's 1 pot, how many is that? 500 grams Greek yogurt, not Greek style yogurt, Greek yogurt. How do you measure the oats? You do this, you go 1. Actually, before we do, let's put the bicarb in so we can mix it. So just about 1 tablespoon of that, roughly. I'm going to put a little bit of salt here. You can flavour it, you could make it cheesy, you could put in some, if you're vegan, you could put in some of those, what do you call them? Nutritional yeast flakes. Give it a cover, I don't know what they're called there. You could put in sage, you could put in all sorts of stuff. So, 1 tub of the oats, that goes in. We refill it. Let's get some more oats. We go through oats like nobody's business. We pop that in. That's it. That's it. I put some flax seeds on the top, and actually I think I'll put some in it today. Flax seeds have just got brilliant fats and they're so good for you. Great omega fats. Is that soup down? Now it just takes a minute just to pull this all together. So let's speed this up. Do a little dance. Speed it up again. Okay, so a little bit of hard work there. So I've just got my silicone thing. If you've got metal ones, you could put, we've got some paper, you know, liners, or just whack it in. Actually, I need the bigger one. Hold on. Oh, the bigger one. Let's use the bigger one. So pop that in. And don't worry if it's not quite pulling together, you're going to squish it down with your hands anyway. Okay, soup's bubbling. So let's just pop this in. It's gone all over the place now. So we squish. It kind of comes out because you've got no yeast in it, so think logically about it. It's not going to rise. Okay, there's no yeast, there's no self-raising flour, so it is not going to rise. And it is quite heavy, it's quite stodgy. It's a little bit like Irish soda bread, which I know all my lovely Irish ladies would go, no it's not. But that's kind of like how I can best describe it. Okay, so we can just flatten that out, smooth that out with your hands, obviously clean hands. And then I like to just put a few more flax seeds on top. And you just need to press them in because when it comes out, there's a tendency for them to fall off. So just press them in gently, and that's it. That goes into the oven. And it's fabulous. Okay, so the soup is bubbling, that needs to bubble. The bread has to go in the oven, and I'm going to see you afterwards. Bye. Before we do that, we need to add the coriander. I forgot. So, what I like, just plain dried coriander. We are just going to, we'll keep a little bit just for the end. And I'm literally just going to wash it. There we go. Control it. So then we'll just chop maybe about 2/3 in. Leaves, stalks, all of it, doesn't matter. Whack it in. And then we'll keep the rest just to chop up to put on top of when we serve it. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on and just let that simmer away, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye again. Okay, so we're back. So I left it a little bit longer because I was doing something and then blah blah blah, you know, the usual. So our carrots are all nice and soft. So I'm just going to whack this in here. I might need to add a little bit extra liquid. That's okay. The bread was in for about, I tend to put it in for about 40 minutes at 180. And then I turn the oven off and I leave it in for another 5-6 minutes. So it is just behind me cooling. And I will show you that in a minute. So let's just get this in here. So yeah, I think we are going to need a little bit more liquid, but I'll whiz it first. You can whiz it in a food processor or a hand thing. I love my Nutribullet, I use it for everything. Okay, so shut your ears for a minute. I'm going to add some water. I'm going to have a little taste as well, just to see if we need to change any flavourings. Let's get the kettle over. It's a good taste. It's very thick and stodgy at the moment. No, actually, bizarrely, it's perfect. So I'm just going to pop a bit of water in. I mean, obviously, it's up to you, depends how stodgy you want. That's got a really nice flavour. Okay, so let's bring our oat bread out. So as you can see, it's still quite hot, so you would normally leave it a little bit longer to cool, but I'm just going to show you anyway. So mine's a bit of a funny shape today. So cut a couple of bits, and I'm going to come and show you what this looks like. So, oh, it's hot, steam coming out of it. So hot. Okay, so you can see there, it's quite thick, it's quite stodgy. It smells lovely. Really nice. So, I mean, look at this. This is a perfect lunch. It could be a dinner, you know, whatever. You're getting loads and loads of goodness. That's still quite thick, so you might want to thin it down a bit. You can get that in little portions, stick it in the freezer. Perfect. A bit of oat bread. And if you like me, I like a wee bit of a dip. That is really nice. Excuse me. Come and show you. I'll bring the spoon. I'm one of these weird people that I like a dessert spoon instead of a soup spoon. I just have to walk around the dog there. So that is quite thick, so you can add more water, but oh, it smells so nice. Let's just have another wee dip, shall we? Mmm. So good. That is going to fill you up. And if you're not a vegetarian and you did make that with some bone stock, some bone broth, you get even more goodness in. But that by itself, brilliant. Carrots, what else did we have? We had carrots, we had onion, we had a bit of sweet potato, we had coriander, did we put celery in it? Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? So there's loads of stuff in there. It's going to really nourish your insides. And then, you know, make your own bread. You don't need to buy the crap shit in town. You know, that is okay, it's not sandwich worthy, but for something like this, it's brilliant. You can toast it. I normally slice that up and put it in maybe 2 or 3 slices as some in some greaseproof paper. Get it in the freezer. Freezes really well. Okay, so there is your carrot and coriander soup with my amazing secret oat bread recipe. Let me know if you try it. See you next time. Bye.